Welcome to the History Hunters channel on YouTube. I'm out, I got a day off, and I'm out surrounded by cows and looking for relics from the Second World War. Here's one of them, a signal flare, green, probably dropped by one of the German soldiers that was here. So join me and I'll share my findings with you here today. This small spot has a exciting short history. Germans invaded this area. They shot their way through some of the local sort of fortification lines. This could easily have been one of the cartridges fired at a position just underneath me here. So probably a MGO K98. Cool. That's a ferrite rod, or it could have been a older type of battery. But the Germans did put up some searchlights afterwards, and they used some ferrite rods to ignite these big sort of lights. So who knows, battery or a ferrite rod for the searchlights. This is just a very small hill, but it was a very strategic sort of point. So I guess that's why both the local military and the Germans wanted it. So quite an interesting small story here actually, and if you just look at, we can take that another day. Still things in the ground here. Yeah, got a 30 something here. So it could be a cartridge again, and it is. There it is. Another small thing from the event that happened here. That's in brass, impossible to read the date, but see if I can clean it, see if it comes out with something at all. Just very close to a rock fence here, I noticed this thing here. There's an iron rod going through that sort of round shaped rock there. That's cool. Always an idea to look around the rock fences. You can actually find stuff tucked in. You can actually find hand grenades and magazine clips, stuff like that. If you're on the right location, a soldier could actually have lost it there and it's been there forever. So it pays off to look around the fences. It's actually just up there in the surface, and a lot of these are actually old cartridges. They're not from the newer time frame. You can have a look there, see if I can put that back into the ground, and on the top there it says 1935. So I'm not sure whether this will work, but I'll give it a try. I'll switch over to zoom. There you can see 35 P131 26, typical German ammunition. It's a 60. I'm not sure, could be a cap or something. So there it is. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. That is an aluminium sort of thing for either the Seltbahn or some other equipment. That's to pull a rope through. And I actually found further up there, I found some tent pegs earlier, so that makes sense. That is cool. Still at the rock fence. I think maybe the local thought the Germans would come from that side, but they didn't. They came from the other side. That's so so amazing. Another cartridge. I just looked at it, 1938. Haven't got a clue of what it is. But it's an exciting small spot and things keep coming up, so let's see if we can find more. It's not too often you come across iron signals here. It's mostly ammunition and flares. But this could be a cleaning rod for a rifle. That's interesting. Just around here we found about 90 cartridges in one sort of big pile in the ground. and that was quite exciting. My daughter's with us, and they were so excited to find that. Here's another one, been flattened in the front, probably from the 30s. A lot of them here today. It's just cartridges, but it's exciting to find the traces of what actually happened here, and I do know the outcome. The Germans sort of took the position very, very quickly, and the local military just surrendered after a short fight. It was a very intense fight, and a lot of German soldiers died, so that's history. Just about on the top, almost sitting in a foxhole. Got a piece here, gave off a very, very strong signal, and looks like it's something else than a cartridge. What is that? Some sort of thingy-dingy. That's a rock. Looks like a rod of some sort. What could that be? Alright. That could be interesting. You can see this thing here. And it's definitely a bit... Or is it? What is it? Looks like there are several things in here. What is that? Huh. That is weird. That is a nozzle for some sort of equipment. Maybe that's a nozzle for... and it's something coming out from a vehicle. It's painted white there. That's pretty big. Probably brass. Really gave off a strong signal. That could probably work today. So it's been sort of screwed onto something. Maybe it was a water wagon or maybe a fuel wagon, and you can open and close this valve to get some sort of fluid out of it. Cool. This is getting interesting. There is our valve, and just by a sudden I'm getting a cartridge there and a cartridge here, and maybe some more in that same hole. So if the cartridges are of that time frame, there's another one. Maybe this thing, valve, whatever, is also a piece from that time frame. Maybe then we know it's even more precise to put. So let's put the cartridges over there, and let's see what can be down here. Oh, there is more. Something going on everywhere here, so let's get this hole a little bit bigger. Oh, there's a cartridge here. Alright. And even more. So we found a big cartridge spill just about a meter from where I'm sitting before, and now we're finding another one with bits and pieces coming up down there. Sorry if I'm getting excited here, but this is actually quite cool, even though it's just a valve and some cartridges. There we are. But I'm definitely gonna dig into this and check some dates. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and we got the valve, so definitely some action going on here. Excellent, very cool. I'm gonna check it a little bit more and see what comes up, and if something interesting turns up, I'll show it to you. Well, I got them all out. There were a couple more, but they were broken. But all of them are actually marked P131 1938. Brass editions. Absolutely amazing. And this cool sort of brass valve thing here with the white marking. Definitely gonna check that out. It could have been from a vehicle, and all of these were found in the same hole. That's quite amazing, and it's actually very interesting. So I'm gonna see if I can find some dates and stuff on this thing here. Just stuck that first coin in my pocket, and wouldn't you know, looks like it actually is a coin spill. That's what they call it, a coin spill. Yeah, something still in the ground here. And first coin coming up, second coin coming up. There it is. So we have this thing here, and this one. I got the one that I got in my pocket. I'm not gonna clean them here. They're probably local coins, but it's quite interesting to find in coins. But I'm hoping for the coins in the right time frame. Anyways, there are 2 in there. Yeah, so I have 4 coins. There are 1 stuck to the other. Alright, cool. Well, that's it for me today. Had a good time here in this small hill. We'll definitely be back in the near future. Until next time, have a nice day, and I'll see you later.